So my light is failing on me a little bit, but I thought I would shoot a really quick garden update. I have a few new planters since the last time I posted a garden update, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around and show you what I have. This one is number 1 with the tomatoes and the basil and the thyme that is spilling down over the front. It's very pretty. The basil is monstrous and wonderful, and the tomatoes have almost reached the top of the new stake system that I put them on. This is an old tomato. They're the metal stakes that are coated in plastic with the plastic crossbars, and then I've suspended the tomato leaders, each the longest, I guess, tallest part of each tomato plant with garden twine, so they are nice and supported. This is the second planter, the one with the peppers in it, and you can do a height comparison. Those are the 5-foot old tomato stakes with the jalapeno in the front, the red bell pepper over here in the back, the mammoth jalapeno, which is the tallest pepper right here in the middle of the back, and then the orange bell, which has some very large peppers. And they are all setting fruit. That front corner is empty. I did end up pulling up the spearmint, and I have it in a separate pot. This is the next tomato. It is a German queen, but I've had some blight issues with it, and there are actually also blight issues on my initial tomatoes. I want to say the cherry tomato is where the blight started. I don't know if this German queen also started out with blight, but it has been having some severe issues, which is why it looks so sad and pruned back. It may not make it, but we'll see. I have two different kinds of basil in this planter, a Thai basil and a spicy globe basil. Moving over to the other side, I have my lemon tree, which is got a lot of light green new growth. A planter that is mostly basil with some other herbs, parsley, chives, and some German thyme. A strawberry pot that you can hardly see for all the strawberry plants that are in it. The spearmint is down here in its own little pot, which you can kind of see, but not really. This in the back corner in its own planter is a blueberry bush. It was in a separate pot. It was not doing very well. It probably hadn't been fertilized in quite some time. But you can see back there, there's some ripening blueberries, and I'm hoping to see some fruit set on this a little later in the season. It's well fertilized now. And this is the last large retail sub-irrigated planter that I bought. And it has 4 different types of heirloom tomatoes, as well as a very dense basil plant down there in between. This planter is entirely for my sister. She has a black thumb. She will kill anything she tries to grow. So this is all hers. Everything that comes out of this one is for her. And I had such difficulty getting this very tall tomato into the planter that I ended up having to cut the cover. I need to cover that with a piece of tape so that it's closed up. The last planter I have over here is the original strawberry planter that I set up. And it had some aphid infestation issues, so I ended up adding some onions just recently. So we'll see how those manage the aphid problem. It is setting a lot of small strawberries, and it's putting on a lot of new blooms, which is very nice. It's very pretty. So we'll see how much of an effect the aphid infestation had on it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully the light isn't too bad, and if it is, we'll see. Yeah. So there's the garden update after about a month. A little over a month from the last update, and hopefully you enjoyed. I do have a couple of other planters, but I don't have time to show you them right now. It's actually already dusk, so I will save those for another video. Bye!